Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Paris too, and I help highly sensitive people thrive in life. I know for highly sensitive people, life might feel a little bit too much, overwhelming, going too fast, a little chaotic, too loud, but I'm here to tell you that I can help you thrive in this world as a highly sensitive person, and I can help you be your true authentic self. And that's what this video is about today. Today's video is about authenticity and how to live in your true essence and thrive in life. So let's talk about why, as highly sensitive people, we have learned all of our lives because we were told we're too sensitive, we're too much, we're, feel too much. We learned to kind of hide our sensitivity, to form fit into whatever we thought that situation wanted us to be. And it's really important to recognize that we did that to feel safe and in order to survive. But if you have the right tools, then you don't need to just survive in life. You can actually thrive in life. And that starts with you accepting your sensitivity and being willing to be completely authentic in life. What does that mean, being authentic? That means letting your sensitivity shine. That means not hiding your sensitivity and not people pleasing and not changing who you are and just being you. And that's the beauty of you. The fact that you are a highly sensitive person is really beautiful, and you should feel comfortable and safe to be your true, authentic, sensitive self. So here's the thing. It's important to note that when you abandon yourself by not being authentic, basically you're losing your energy. You're losing your vitality, and your body can recognize that. Your body can sense that you are not being your authentic self. You're not honoring your own needs. For example, if you are overwhelmed, instead of mentioning that you feel overwhelmed or just even acknowledging it for yourself, you smile as if there's nothing going on with you, as if you're not overwhelmed. And when we do that, we really lose our energy and we kind of trigger our nervous system to feel unsafe and unheard. So, and as you know, if you've been watching the videos, I'm all about protecting your nervous system, because when our nervous system is in tune and it's protected and it's balanced, then we can thrive in life. When our nervous system is out of balance and it's not in harmony, then we're really in survival mode. And being in survival mode for too long can become second nature to you. And so you won't even know that you're in the survival mode. So it's very important that you learn not to abandon your own needs and not to abandon your sensitivity and really be your authentic self. So what does that mean? That means if you are feeling overwhelmed, then you acknowledge that you're overwhelmed instead of smiling and moving on. And then asking your body, okay, acknowledging first that you're overwhelmed, and then asking your body, what does it need to feel back in balance again? So that means your body might need to have a little bit of quiet. So you might need to step away from whatever it is that you're doing that's causing you to get overwhelmed and just be in a quiet space and to let your body just calm down and get regulated again. It also might mean that you acknowledge that you're doing too much at once, and that you need to kind of pace yourself, and it's okay to do that. It's okay to pace yourself, because often we feel like we have to do everything and we have to do it all at once, and we have to, we're definitely a perfectionist and we want to do the best that we can, even in little things in life, in little things that really don't matter whether we do them perfectly or not. So just be mindful of what those things are. Where is it that you could just be okay with doing enough? I'm not saying do a half-ass job. I'm saying you don't need to be perfect. Not everything needs to be perfect, and so you got to distinguish what, of all the things that you're doing, where do you need to give all of yourself to? And where is it that you really don't need to give 100% to? It's okay to give 80% or 90%. And just remember that when you lose your energy, you also lose your light, and you lose the very essence that makes you powerful, which is your sensitivity. Authenticity isn't about being perfect or fearless. It's about being real. It's about being real even when it's uncomfortable, because at first it might be uncomfortable for you, right? Because all your life, you've been really hiding your sensitivity or hiding what it is that your body needs and not being really authentic and true to yourself. So it might be second nature to you by now. So it might be uncomfortable for you to now all of a sudden step into your authentic self. So you've just got to commit to it and say, I'm going to be authentic no matter what, even if it's not comfortable for me to do so. Just remember that authenticity grounds us as well. When we're in our when we are true to ourselves and we're being authentic, it really helps us get grounded and feel safe and feel true to ourselves and feel empowered, because now, instead of people pleasing, instead of worrying about somebody else's feelings, and instead of feeling like we have to be a certain way to fit in, we can acknowledge ourselves and our sensitivity and choose to be in it, choose to honor it, choose to see it as a strength rather than a weakness. And the minute you do that, your body's nervous system just calms down. It's like feels empowered, and you yourself feel empowered. And the more you do it, it's like a muscle that you have to train, right? The more you do it, the more comfortable you become with it, and then the easier it gets, and also the more empowering you will become. So just remember that, like, I don't know if this resonates with you or not. Maybe you've gone through something similar to this, but a long time ago, I wouldn't be my authentic self because I thought, okay, if people see who I truly am, then they may not want to, stay in the relationship with me. They may not want to be friends with me, or I might be like, they can see how I'm very different than they are. So I was really worried about fitting in and just making sure that I'm accepted wherever I am. And I didn't know that actually when you're truly authentic, that's when you are accepted. You're accepted for who you really are. Because when you're pretending to be something that you're not, or someone that you're not, and somebody accepts you, they're not really accepting who you are. They're accepting the version that you are showing them. So when I learned to be my authentic self, the people that truly were supposed to be in my life remained in my life. And the people that were not good for me, that were not really serving my highest purpose, just fell off. They just didn't show up for me anymore. And that was my cue that those are not my people, and I released them, right? And I don't, have any ill feelings towards them, but I just know that those people are not my people. And so now I'm surrounded by people who truly love me, who accept me for who I am, who honor me, who appreciate me, who respect me, who treat me well. And I feel very much loved, and I feel a sense of belonging. And I feel like, I'm very much empowered. And every day I'm very comfortable being my true self, irrespective of the impact that it has on the other person. So I don't try to say, okay, how does this person want me to be? Or who does this person want me to be? I'm who I am. And I don't worry about how the other person is going to react to my true authentic self. So in this way, authenticity becomes a true filter. It's a natural filter. It attracts the people that are meant to be in your life, and it gets rid of the people that are not. And those people that you lose are not serving you to begin with. So it's not a loss. So as we talked, authenticity strengthens your nervous system. You move from a survival mode to being at peace, which is really the biggest gift that you could give yourself, is living your life in peace and harmony. So here's a reminder for you. You don't need to perform to be loved. You don't need to fix yourself to belong. You just need to return to who you really are. That sensitive, wise, deeply feeling soul who is never meant to blend in. If this message spoke to you, take a deep breath and say to yourself, it's safe for me to be my authentic self. If this video resonated with you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who might find it helpful.